Blitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with Bet Blitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today's a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment and hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 450 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video, so take a moment and hit that like button. Also, at the end of this video, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to the outlet. These guys are the premier sports betting community, and right now you can gain access to them for 15% off when you use code BLITZ. Go give these guys a look, they will get you right. Today we will be getting into the NBA's Thursday slate of games, so take a moment and hit that like button. Again, if this video gets above 450 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video. For our first pick, we'll be under the 3-pointers made tab, and this time we'll be selecting Zach LaVine for more than 2.5 3-pointers made. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier for yourself, click our link in the description below to gain a free 7-day trial. We see that this line Zach LaVine has actually exceeded in 6 of his last 10 games, including going well above this line in his last matchup versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Additionally, this line Zach LaVine has exceeded in 50% of his last 20 games, as well as in nearly 60% of the games he's played this season. Now, Zach LaVine and the Sacramento Kings will be facing off against his former team in the Chicago Bulls, who are currently average overall when it comes to defending their opponents' 3-pointers allowed, giving up a fair share amount of 3-pointers to their opponents overall. Now, when it comes to defending against opponent shooting guards, the Bulls are ranked near the bottom of the league, giving up a fair share amount of 3-pointers per game to the position. Here's the Bulls' defensive numbers against opponent point guards for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, we expect Zach LaVine to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Zach LaVine is getting a solid dose of minutes per game over his last 10 games, near 37 minutes per game. And one of the things we do love about Zach is his high efficiency, especially from behind the arc this season, shooting very well from behind the arc over his last 10 games, 52% 3-point shooting, which is very impressive to see on nearly 7 attempts per game. So coming into this game, we do expect Zach LaVine to have plenty of time as well as opportunity to reach this line. On his career, Zach LaVine has been a solid 3-point shooter this season, making over 3 3-pointers per game on the entire season, shooting an average of over 7 3-pointers per game on over 44% 3-point shooting, which is very impressive and nice to see. So coming into this game, especially facing off against his former team, we are expecting Zach LaVine to come out, play aggressive, and to reach his line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Zach LaVine for more than 2.5 3-pointers made. Now for our next pick, we'll be headed over to the points plus assist tab, and this time we'll be selecting Miles Bridges for more than 25.5 points plus assist. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that this is a line Miles Bridges has actually exceeded in 8 of his last 10 games. Now, he did fall well below this line in a blowout loss to Los Angeles Clippers a couple of nights ago, but we are expecting him to have a big bounce back game coming into this game and for him to reach his line. Additionally, one of the things we do love about Outlier is our ability to filter for game-specific conditions. And when we filter for this home game that it will be for the Charlotte Hornets, we see that this is a line Miles Bridges has actually exceeded in 60% of his last 20 games at home, including in 4 straight home games. Additionally, this is a line Miles Bridges has exceeded in 52% of the home games he's played this season. Now, Miles Bridges and the Charlotte Hornets will be facing off against a New York Knicks defense that this season has been pretty average overall when it comes to defending their opponents' points plus assists, giving up a fair share amount of points overall, as well as assists. And when it comes to defending against opponent power forwards, while they are ranked slightly better, they still are giving up a fair share amount of points as well as assists to the position. Here's the Knicks' defensive numbers against opponent small forwards for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, we expect Miles Bridges to have enough opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Miles Bridges is getting a solid dose of minutes per game over his last 10 games, near 35 minutes per game. And one of the things we do like about Miles Bridges is the high number of field goal attempts he is getting per game, close to 19.5 attempts per game, and shooting the ball pretty efficiently, just around 50% field goal shooting per game over his last 10 games. And Miles Bridges has also been shooting the three-point ball very efficiently, a solid 36% from behind the arc on 8 attempts per game over his last 10 games. He is also an improved playmaker over his last 10 games, over 9 potential assists per game. So coming into this game, we do expect Miles Bridges to have plenty of time as well as opportunity to reach this line. On his career, Miles Bridges has been a solid scorer as well as a decent playmaker for his position this season, over 21 points per game and right around 4 assists. And coming into this game against a New York Knicks defense that hasn't been absolutely stellar when it comes to defending his position, and off of a poor game and performance in his last game, we are expecting Miles Bridges to come out, play aggressive, and to reach his line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Miles Bridges for more than 25.5 points plus assists. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog as well, we want to share with you a couple of plays that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that is Mark Williams for higher than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Jonas Valanciunas for higher than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you like making picks on the traditional PRA stats, but also want to have access to making picks on things like double-doubles as well as triple-doubles, click our link in the description below and sign up for Underdog using code BETBLITZ. Because when you do, you'll receive a free pick as well as $1,000 in bonus cash. And right now, Underdog has been going absolutely insane with all the free picks, discounted player props, and promo codes that they are dropping as gifts in your lobby on a day-to-day basis. So if you're not already on Underdog, sign up using code BETBLITZ, claim your free pick and bonus cash, and trust us, your profits will increase. Now for our next play, we'll be under the PRA tab, and this time we like Luka Doncic for less than 48.5 PRA. Taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that this is a line Luka Doncic has actually failed to exceed in 6 of his last 10 games, including a line that he failed to exceed last night when he did play against a Denver Nuggets team without Jokic and Murray. And coming into this game off of a back-to-back and the very tough schedule the Lakers have had over their last few games, we are expecting Luka Doncic to fall below this line. Additionally, this is a line Luka Doncic has failed to exceed in 70% of his last 20 games, as well as a line that he's failed to exceed in nearly 70% of the games he's played this season. Now, Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers will be facing off against a Milwaukee Bucks defense that this season has not been very good overall when it comes to defending their opponents' PRA totals, giving up a fair share amount of rebounds, assists, and points overall to their opponents. And when it comes to defending against opponent point guards, the Bucks are just the same against ranked near the bottom of the league overall, giving up plenty of PRA totals to their opponents overall. However, coming into this game off of a back-to-back, the Lakers are actually having multiple back-to-backs over their last few games, or rather last few days in this schedule. We aren't expecting Luka Doncic to come out very aggressive in this game. Over his last 10 games, averaging close to 37 minutes per game. But again, with the Lakers' difficult schedule, we have seen a dip in Doncic minutes over his last few games, which we expect to see, especially coming off of a back-to-back, as it has really started to affect his efficiency over his last 10 games. 42% field goal shooting for Luka was not very good. So coming into this game, we aren't expecting Luka Doncic. We do feel this line is a bit too high for him to reach this line. Now in his career, Luka Doncic has put up some solid PRA totals. However, this season he has taking a slight step back across the board, overall dropping in each PRA category. And again, coming into this game off of a back-to-back, we aren't expecting him to go above his averages and reach this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Luka Doncic for less than 48.5 PRA. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment and hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 450 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video, so take a moment and hit that like button. And again, if the picks in this video weren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to the outlet. These guys are the premier sports betting community, and right now you can gain access to them for 15% off when you use code BLITZ. These guys will get you right, so go give them a look. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.